I'm Drew Youngdyke with Michigan United Conservation Clubs, and I'm here with John Southworth of the Michigan Trappers and Predator Callers Association. We're going to show you here, and John's going to show you how to properly salt your deer hides so that you can donate them to Defend the Hunt. Defend the Hunt is a joint program between the Michigan Trappers and Predator Callers Association and Michigan United Conservation Clubs. And the goal of this program is to take donated deer hides from deer hunters all over Michigan. And a lot of people don't know that that deer hide has some worth to it. We don't want people throwing them away. We want people using all the different parts of the animals that they hunt. That's just part of good ethical conservation. But when you donate them to a Defend the Hunt drop site, which we're setting up all around Michigan, we'll take the proceeds from the sale of those donated hides and we'll put them into a protected fund that will be there for the next time that anti-hunters like the Humane Society of the United States come back into Michigan and attack hunting rights. We were able to beat them this year with the passage of the Scientific Fish and Wildlife Conservation Act. And part of that was based on the hides that were donated last year, which raised a little over $9,000 for the campaign. We want to make sure that we keep that going, that we continue that. We think we can even double it this year. So to find a drop-off site for your deer hides, go to www.mucc.org/defendthehunt.
Hello, my name's John Southworth. I run Trapper Man's Trapping and Nuisance Control. I'm also the PR director of the Michigan Trappers Association. We're here today to show you how to properly prep your deer hide for the drop-off locations of Defend the Hunt. So let's get into it. If you see large chunks of meat, you can cut these type of chunks of meat off. It's not necessary. Remember, this is the section of hide that you really want to protect. You do not need to cut this type of meat off. You do not need to cut the tail off. That's what the salt's for. You're pickling the hide. So you want to use about a coffee cup or a coffee can's worth of salt. The best way to, if you do not have a coffee can, where'd my coffee can go? I'll show you exactly, if you only have a scoop or a coffee mug, to make a full size coffee cans full of salt, you'd need approximately 3 scoops like that to make approximately a full coffee cans full of salt. After you do that, you'll want to spread the salt out very well. Then you can spread it with your hands, that's fine. More than a coffee can's amount of salt is also fine. You want to fold your legs and pieces in on the salt. And then fold it in half. And then roll it. Now, once you get it to this location, once you get it to this step, you go take it and put it in the drop-off location, and you can just put it in the bottom, like so. Okay, this is a different hide, and this is actually one that we actually have to trim off some fat and a little bit of meat. So let's get into it here. Grab it, and you don't have to take it right next to the hide. Just take it nice and level. You throw it away. You don't have to be real particular with it. You just want to stay away from the money, which is the actual hide. I'll get a different knife here. Yeah, we got a little bit more. Looks like. Oop, that's the money. funny. Let's get a little bit around that. You definitely want to just be careful not to cut the hide. If you feel comfortable taking more, take more, but you don't have to. The salt will help dry everything out. Shoot, knife's a little too sharp. Try not to hit you with that. Good dog treat. That bird makes me want to go sit in the tree. Alright, I'm not going to worry about that too much. That's getting around the tailbone. Come on, where'd you go? There it goes. Yeah, that's already dried up. So now we'll get back into the salt. A little bit there. I didn't see that piece. Just remember, if you don't think it's enough salt, you can always put more. A trimmed hide. At the drop-off location, you'll want to check your deer hides. If the temperature is 40 and below, you'd want to check. You could get away with checking this every other day. But if the temperature is 40 and above, you'd probably want to check this every day, because the cans that we use are dark in color. If they are in the sun, it can just an oven effect. Once you take the deer hide out, unroll it. You want to kind of find the tail, just like that. Unroll it the best you can. If some of it hangs off your pallet, that's fine. You want to re-spread your salt out. And then, as you notice, some of the deer hide doesn't have a lot of salt on it. So you'll take your scoop again and apply another coating of salt. Now this salt can be picked up at TSC. For between $5 and $7. As you can see, you got plenty. You want about that much salt on a deer hide. Don't be afraid to use salt. to skin. Don't go skin to skin because that'll trap moisture. And again, spread your salt. And as you see, we need more. And last but not least, this one needs a little bit more too. Quite a bit more. And that is how to properly store your deer hides.